Hello, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. This week, I'm going to uh, kind of approach JavaScript by using the utilities. Some of them do exist. Quite a few exist, but I'm going to be concentrating on Lodash. Um, One could actually attempt to write native JavaScript functions to perform certain tasks, but the community at large have produced utilities which we could require and utilize and makes the work so much simpler. And in this case, I'm going to use two. I'm going to use Lodash as the utility which I'm going to require, but I'm going to be using readline sync to um, take input from the terminal and Lodash case case methods and search or start with method. So I'm going to start by just putting in our comments as I always usually do. Let's just do this. Put a little comment. Oops. Use of Lodash. Lodash is massive, but I'm just going to use just two of the methods to solve a little issue. Not an issue, but make easy a problem. So I'm just going to do this. The first, I would require readline sync, readline sync. This is take input from the terminal. Second thing I do is require Lodash. Be using. I use StartCase case, and then the second would be StartWith. Yeah, so those two I would use, and then we're going to be using an array so to perform this task. Okay, so if we start by requiring the library, so load libraries, and the first will be const. What would I do first? So readline sync. Let's just go read. Let's say terminal input. So term input equals require. That's called readline sync. Second would be const underscore require Lodash. I think I do. Okay, so those are the two the two libraries I use, and I'm just gonna set variables, set a variable, or just let me just take an input from the keyboard first. So take input from the terminal. So as I said, if you notice, that's what's going to be taking the input from. So I will say let me call this. Let's call it. Let me call this readline. Much better, readline sync. Much better that way. So let term input equals read line sync, and then I would dot question. That's then we just say here enter name of employee. So the employees, we're going to set an array of objects which would constitute 2 or 3 employees. That's just for our test. Okay, so set array of employee objects that do. So we'll say let my employees equals, it's going to be an array, so we're going to set an object name. Let's say first name. Let's just do name. So we're just going to Joe. Make it. Let's do this. First name will be Joe. Last name. Blogs. And we just put an age. Age. Put a comma there. Get rid of that. Age 50. 40. 34. We'll do. Let's put another one. Let's do. Copy that. Stick that one in there. Oops. We'll call him Tim Cook. Let's say Tim Cook. Tim. Let's uppercase this. Sure. Just make it Tim Cook. That's 55. I think we can add one more. Who do we put? Kelly Godson. Kelly Godson. 28. So these are our employees. Okay. So those are our employees. So we've got 3 employees that do fine. And then we're going to loop through this in an array, so we can so loop through an array. So we're going to use. Okay, let me. So from here, as I said before, we're going to be using Lodash to actually manipulate the inputs. So actually, we're going to first of all do the start case, and then we'll use a StartWith to allow for partial search. So what I'll do first here, I'm going to after the input is taken, I'm going to use Lodash. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let term input equals start case term input. Okay, so I'm going to use the same variable because I just want to manipulate it. I could have given it a different variable, but I think it should work just assigning it, changing the way it's so it assumes a new characteristic, if you want to put it that way. So that would be that. we can test this. I think let's just test the let's test this first. Just make sure. Console log term input. So just make sure that if we put a lowercase, so let's do ls, and it's going to be, what's the name? YouTube Lodash. Okay, so copy that. So it'd be node v. Let's put Joe. J-O. So lowercase j o. We know the full name is J-O-E. So we're just going to put lowercase Joe and see if we get it corrected to uppercase Joe. There we go. So we've got a uppercase Joe. That's cool. So what we do now, we're going to loop through the array, and we're going to use the second part of our objective, which is to start with, to get the record we want. So for let I equals 0, I is less than employees, my employees, length, and then I plus. Okay, so we're going to put a condition in there. And this is where we're going to be using the search. So if underscore starts with, so we put our variable, which is my employees, because we're looping there. We're going to use the element we're bringing there. Dot first name, and then our search is going to be, the search string is going to be term input. So, and then we've got to then console, if it matches, console log. So we're going to put the employee, so we can see the whole object. Let's clear Joe. There we go. So that's the object. First name Joe, last name and all of that. At least we've achieved both the objectives. One is to start the case with Joe, start the case with where it initialized with Joe, because the inputs that can start with a lowercase, and then we do a start with. So those two are quite good. So see you in the next video. Find something else for, if you like the video, and I'll get more. I would create more videos for little tips and bits like this. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye.